И всем привет, дорогие друзья! Приветствую вас на очередном прохождении Assassin's Creed Origins. И опять же я без записи наиграл довольно-таки много. Получить уровень, улучшить шмоточки. Так вот, теперь все шмотки должны быть улучшение только с графитом, кроме сумки. И мне просто лень, да и незачем ее так апгрейдить, ради нее так стараться. И продолжаем проходить обычные миссии. Думаю, если будет нереально много потерь кадров в этой серии, то придется снова проходить без записи игру. Хотя, впрочем, я так нарисовал, да, так. Нам нужно связаться с самим Аполдером, чтобы убедиться, мертв ли змей. Потому что в прошлой серии, как вы помните, если вы смотрели, змей сказал, что он жив.
Shh. I'm sure you can appreciate that my master takes precautions concerning those he meets.
I have a question only he can answer.
I will tell him you seek his counsel and that Aya recommends you. Wait for tonight. If he sees fit to meet you, he will be found near the lighthouse then. Until then, the Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest racers. Plenty of drinking and festivities, along with the races themselves, of course, if that appeals.
О, нет, спасибо, не надо. Я уже много там покатался. И это порядком надоело. Да вы листы. Так, потерь кадров пока что нету. Это странно. Все идет хорошо. Так, ускорим время. Ну. Держу М. Видимо, не на точке синхронизации нужно это делать. Идем. Так, думаю, все.
Apollodorus.
You there? Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Friend. Bike of Siwa.
Ah, then your help, please. You are Aya's Magi, huh?
Any other survivors?
Only Damastis. They took him prisoner.
And the scroll, what of the scroll?
Damastis had it.
That us, Damastis should have destroyed it.
Это типа ассасин или кто это?
Cleopatra owes you much. Can you get to a healer by yourself?
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man-to-man bike, there is much you have yet to understand.
Снейк это типа мудреца из четвертой части.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
Ну нифига себе, думал, она уже заслужила доверие.
Where is this Damastis?
He should be on the docks in Canopus Harbor. I can't risk that someone
Так, потери кадров. Нету. Чудесный прикол. Идем. А,
Careful now.
Wait a minute.
па.
Get me out of here! Hey, what? Stop your shit!
Стоп, я щит, что? Что твою ж мать?
Stop
А, впрочем, на сайте он всего лишь 12 уровня. Оба.
Hey, hold on.
Eat this!
Сожри это.
Alive! Get over here! I can hit the dog!
Нет, нет.
You cannot escape! Ha! Mine now!
Твою мамашнешь. А да чё я парюсь? Всего лишь 11 уровня. Всего. Просто на 27 уровне избивать 11.
Thank you. It was very unpleasant in there. You have killed them all. Bastards, they deserve to die. Get me to a safe place, then we will talk.
Пошли. Стоп. Твою мать. Я думал, я его должен вести в безопасное место. Сейчас через толпы врагов пойдет. Мужик. Ну давайте, вылезайте. Враги дело. О, Реда. У него классное задание, классное оружие выдает. Давай, иди уже. А ты серьезно, у меня рядом была лодка.
That damn cage was too hard to get out of, is all.
Apollodorus sent me to help you. Give me the scroll.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Nice.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship. I did not want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Where is the ship?
At the bottom of the lake, they sank it.
Ah, very well. I will get it. Apollodorus is waiting for you at the lighthouse.
I will tell him to find you near the sunken ship.
Поплыли. Так, стоп, мне нужно огибать этот проводчик. Окей, понял. Оп. Так, а что-нибудь тут маленько есть? Свиток. Да, ну.
That precious scroll. Neck.
А, там у кого-то проблемы. Нет. Что-то нет. Что по потерям? Привет.
Here's your precious papyrus.
Well done, Bayek. I see you are a capable man. Someone I may be able to trust.
И
The scroll was meant for the
говорил,
Roman
что ли?
general. She will be grateful to you for keeping the communication secret. She's at my estate. We're headed there now.
О, с Клеопатрой сейчас увидимся.
How does Aya fit into all this?
Her cousin Phanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end to the Phylactery of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you.
С филакитами
The
троих
Phylacteries are a
уже
tightly bound group. And murderers.
сплоченно не по одному
They will
ходят, я
certainly
троих
come
уже
after you.
уничтожил.
So be it. Can I ask why you wanted Eudoros dead?
As you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young and pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy, responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills.
Нам нужно убить ее
Here we
брата.
are. The villa is up ahead. You will learn more at the villa.
Ну, побыстрее как-нибудь.
The queen enjoys the life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets,
Нас Мейс.
Cleopatra must meet and approve of you. She can be particular. Let me give you some advice. When you approach the queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer. Do not be distracted by the festivities. She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves.
Что ж там
Sometimes
такая
to
запроса
excess.
будет?
Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all,
Смотри, глаза
do
маленькие,
not
красивые.
meet her gaze. Ready?
I cannot wait.
Catch me! Catch me!
Come here, both of you.
Yes,
She
I can
caught me
assure
with
you.
her husband.
The sensation is most delightful.
This way.
Oh, don't worry. She doesn't hold a grudge.
Bees?
Where is my opium pipe?
I will sleep with anyone.
What?
As long as they agree to be
Ah.
executed in the morning.
Тьфу.
Like Xanthivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow? In mehoto ek nebshevet.
Нет?
My queen, this is,
Well,
It is a generous offer. But I've already pledged my life to this woman.
О, и наша женушка.
Aya, you have chosen well. Come, we have much to discuss. Celebrate, my friends!
you were meant to kneel.
Ну что поделать, колено не преклонил. Говорю как-то очень насрать.
Ah, Pashremta. Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful. You are joining our efforts, then?
We do not know what your efforts are.
Eudoros was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I
Ты
care
есть
about
какая-то.
them?
A snake
Позлая.
has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
Что, посвящение у ассасина, ребят? Ах, ну да.
We have informants in each region, but they have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages, yet a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza,
A shadowy figure called the Hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
So the snake is the order of ancients?
Yes. Eudorus was known as the Hippo.
You are right, my love. He was not the last one.
А ты, скорее всего,
All
умрешь.
of these are.
When the Order wants something, as in Siwa, it does not hesitate to crush all in its path.
For Siwa. Now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
Чей это череп? Первого змея или что? А fuck.
We need decisive action. It is time for assassinations.
Как он это видит? Так, я пропустил какую-то фразу.
We still have not found the man who killed Khemu. Our son Shed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true
Истинного
Pharaoh of
фараона,
Egypt.
королевы необходимых там, андалов и первых. Что это, знак?
So it shall be. Tonight, we drink, celebrate, make love. Tomorrow,
Ок. Темно вино. Хорошо. Здесь Гиза. Окей, берем там-то. Гизу отправимся. Тут я только что помогал ребятам вернуть кольцо Гиза. Не его потеряли. Ну, в чем достать.
if I'm to find the hyena, I must first speak to Mered, Apollodorus' contact. He is a merchant somewhere in this marketplace.
نرضيه صوت خيرت يترسي معصم سوق
Ну, привет.
Welcome to Mered's wares, traveler. Well, what do you think?
Покажи свою новую
Be off then.
знак.
I haven't finished,
Are you blind? I've nothing left to show you.
but you've much to tell me about the hyena.
Ah, funny. As it turns out, that happens to be the most expensive thing I'm offering.
Funny indeed.
Delivery upon payment.
А ты серьезно? Не, я понимаю, что мне
Do you have
пофиг, мне
enough to
денег
barter
много.
with me?
Here, your absurd fee. Now what can you tell me?
The hyena is not her real name.
Спасибо.
Easy, easy. A poor attempt at humor, I'm afraid.
Where can I find her?
Her name is Khaliset. A favor. Some customers of mine took my horse after a dispute. Their camp lies
Ты
in a village
мразь, я ж
just
тебе
south of here.
заплатил.
Take my man, retrieve my horse, and I'll give you what you
Зачем я
came
тебе
for.
платил?
How you found yourself in Apollodorus' company escapes me.
You'll get it for me. If Apollodorus wants my continued service.
Что такое? Ребята, а вы кто такие? Блин, казалось, мне помочь. Так, а моего коня.
Barely. He's a necessary ally.
Mered rarely keeps protectors as allies.
Поскакали. Так, потери кадров. Уже две потери было. Полчаса и уже понеслись.
He doesn't trust authorities, but he pays well. And very few pay at all here in Giza. Cannot trust this sand in your hand.
What can you tell me of the hyena? This Khalisat girl.
We speak one word, and we are hyena food.
А если я ее убью?
Come on, be on guard. We have a horse to retrieve.
Ай.
They will attack on sight here.
Заодно и лагерь зачистить. Больше никого. Он же ходит. Ладно, и нам просто нужно пройти через это все говно. Их. Господи. Может бросите? Господи. Чуть-чуть не надо. Так, я понял тебя. Сейчас умер. Опа, нет. Наша шмаль. О. Все, хватит. Ладно. Так. О. Здравствуйте. Так это был не весь лагерь. Я увидел краем глаза. Почему? Да хватит. Все. Еще лошадь. Ок. Хватит. Одна же, поднос. И второй туда сразу. И второе сокровище. Ладно, плевать. Может быть, когда-нибудь потом.
This must be Mered's horse. He neglected to tell me his customers were bandits.
Второй не сядет. Ну, не повезло. Скакали отсюда.
Whoa. Ha!
Так, потери. Потери 5 минут назад. Ну, ок, они хотя бы не такие уж часто. В Александрии их было гораздо больше. Так. Были те гены, пробегающие на них. Все.
You're back! Well, look at this!
You failed to mention it was in the possession of bandits.
Slipped my mind. Good. Stronger than mine.
I thought you said it was yours.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, of course it is. You've done good by me, my friend.
Торгаш.
Then you'll deliver as promised.
My word is my word. But I've
Done.
one more thing to ask of you.
Done with your games.
All right. The hyena lives in a cavern just over those hills. Day and night she roams the desert collecting silica, precious teardrops of the gods. What has happened to those who have interfered is best left unsaid.
If I find you've led me on another futile chase, it won't be my words that hit your ears.
1,000 promises. I have no reason to defy
Да, нет.
Don't die out there!
Ох, ё-ё-ё. Рядом филокет. 40-го уровня-то. Так, отсюда же есть кнопка. Ах, постоять. Это что такое? Чишка меня забрали из дома. Вот тебе. Эх, отстой. Постой же ты. Двадцать 25 FPS. Нормально.
Whoa.
Ну залезь, ну давай. Верю, что ты можешь прыгать.
Whoa.
Отлично. Так, у нас есть такой замечательный лук, хищник. Дистанция 80 метров. Может стрелять отлично. Проблема может быть только... Да, собственно. Рельефе. Ладно. Повыше. У нас было почти в принципе. Теперь огонь. А что за говно? Всего лишь логово. Я думал, это уже самогия. Неужели я тот старый дед? А, тихо ты.
So this is the hyena's lair. No sign of Khaliset though. Mered was telling the truth. Yeah, I need to figure out
А,
where
что
she
она
went.
сейчас охотится? Это да. Так,
Now
варцы.
why would one of her loyal beasts be caged?
Так, что? Да подожди, сейчас я помогу. Разберусь с Гиеной. Ладно, побыстрее разберусь. Да хватит орать.
Khufu's tomb. She has detailed every crevice.
О,
She has not
полезная
finished.
пища.
That is where I will find her. I will head to the pyramids.
Да, мужик. Где ты? А, вот ты. А, то есть это и все? Так, гробница Хеопса. Мы ж можем туда. Отлично. Точно получится ее захреначить с хищника. Жалко. О, отлично. Моя любимая часть. Так, я уже вижу там Иен. Мертвого человека.
Hyenas. Khaliset must be inside.
Должна быть. Пошли.
You! Who dares to enter here where silence has befallen her?
A Magi who has treaded many dunes to find you.
Ладно.
Hide if you must, hyena. But this tomb will not protect you.
I demand that you stop here. Turn back now and I will excuse this intrusion.
Siwa was an intrusion.
Окей, пошли наверх. Тут же не будет классических ловушек из Индианы Джонса с шаром, который катится. Такое напоминание этого ни разу не было. Так, тут же скримеров не будет. Однако. Да, ты что? Кварц нашел. Так, там случайно нету? Возможно. Можно как-то пользоваться. Ну, куда это видео? 5. Попал зижет. Если тут есть кварц, значит ее тут нет. Возьми что. Лазим. О! Ягодика. Всего лишь 5 золота, серьезно. Просто осмелился выпустить. Так. Обман? Ну что тут не может быть? Неужели я сам начальник сделал?
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Интересный факт. Ну а где таз это? Да, хватит залезать. Ладно. Да. Погнали отсюда. Видимо, я в самом начале вообще не был понимаю. Так. Где-то я понял. Свиток. О, нет. Окей, идем самым. Так. Да, и вот сюда, да. Стоять назад. Что это? Осталось? Ну да, в принципе, логично. Она отмечала, что вход первый. На карте.
Foolish man, I am Iset, possessor of magic. The gods live here, not you.
What sort of mischief is she entertaining?
Дура. Наверху весь кварц не забрала. Раз уж охотится за ним, то чего она не трогает там гробницы? Пошли вам не сюда.
Be gone! Osiris cannot be disturbed.
This trapdoor. What is it protecting?
Heathen! The wakeful one is asleep. Go no further, or I will drench these arid plains with your blood!
Oh.
What is this place? A tomb beneath a tomb. Is this where you hide, hyena? What gruesome madness happened here? A dark place with a window to the gods.
А если
What
ставить
kind of
сюда
ritual is she
яблоко?
performing?
Так, ладно, сначала.
Alyssa drew these symbols here. Was she trying to figure out their meaning?
Она пыталась жертвоприношение делать.
Still warm. And the ceremonial knife. This was a sacrifice.
А, она думала, что же надо этого чистому пору.
This sarcophagus is decorated with goddesses of the mother. Strange symbols are marked all over it. Offerings to Osiris, protector of the dead. I think I know what dark deeds Haliset was after here.
Что это?
Haliset was doing a ritual. She began by calling to Osiris with these offerings. She used a knife to sacrifice her captives. She collected their blood for some dark purpose. She was attempting to learn these strange symbols. She must have found them in this room. Once she knew the symbols, she carved them here and ended the ritual with one final prayer over the sarcophagus. Haliset must be trying to bring someone back to life. But just who is buried down here?
Не, ну понятное дело, что... Я хорошо, что я сразу с яблоком и взаимодействую. И тут никого. А нет, кто-то есть.
My child!
You lost your child.
I haven't. Her rest is temporary. You have
Тебя
interfered
ищет,
on her
бери щит,
reawakening.
бери
And yet
щит.
you aligned yourself to the order. Ravage this tomb. Haliset!
Don't you dare say my name! My name does not merit your lips, you who have dishonored her.
А, хорошая мать.
I am a good mother. Yeah!
О, я же мать.
You're no match for me, desert scum!
Нет, 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 нет. Я хочу подойти вот.
Retransmission, Segment 3. Acquiring contemporaneity. It has been 95 days since the great catastrophe. The messenger
Если кто помнит третьего ассасина, то чем случился конец света.
be wondering why I have reached out to you.
И вот 95 дней
That you would come to this particular chamber at this very moment in time. The walls told us of your coming when we once were. Look at them. Are they not fascinating? These walls tell of a tragic story. A story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts. A story we could not alter. A mystery defying us in plain sight. We tried.
Come and meet me,
Our scholars and scientists,
Отстань.
poets and physicists, bright minds, rebellious hearts. They all tried so hard to bring about change. They...
Ну, Дезмонд смог и умер.
None could change what we discovered. The stories written into the walls of these rooms. By whom, we never knew. We know they tell of the future that is, the future that was, and the future that is yet to come. The heroes.
Ок.
We failed at modifying the line. We failed at adding a single dot. It was clear. We were to be messengers at best. But messengers to whom? To you.
Такое сложное.
We removed our ability to read those stories from your original template. A doorway that is also a puzzle. We must find the solution. Those were Brutus's words when he visited the vault under the Colosseum more than 2,000 years ago. He drew the vault, sketched it to the best of his abilities, but he could not see. Just as you are blind, you may read your watch, you may read hourglasses and calendars, but you cannot grasp beyond that simplistic surface. For now, the true reading of time still escapes you. And so today, the curtain's pulled, and the Eros is shown, tragic and complete. Those walls you might never read. Events yet unfold as written. But something, anything must change. You do not understand what is at stake. The reader has no power. He is but an observer. But the author invents the future. The author owns the future. A future where zeros are avoided. A future where a loved one can be revived by the drafting of a new chapter. A future where humankind is more than it is today. A future where, just perhaps, we can all still exist together.
Что? Всё? Ок. Я подумал, туда яблоко нужно. Ну, теперь погнали за Гиену. Патис. Да, я думал загрузка.
You are no different than any of the others who have come
Так,
before
тихо,
you.
тихо, тихо.
Come, fight me if you must. Then your blood will be part of my daughter's resurrection. I will bury you in the sand, fool.
Так, байк. Не спеши, сейчас я тут ставлю. Ты отведаешь.
That wind will raise the sands.
Смог. Ой. Опыта было достаточно, чтобы запустить косу.
Now I will show you what happens to those who desecrate my daughter's tomb. Yeah!
Так, граница в гробницах. Вот сами. Немного нечестно. Оу.
Shit.
На. Мимо головы. Так вот жбан. Ай. Я вроде бы попал.
Hathor, protect me from this defiler.
I have come only for you, hyena. The gods need not be involved.
You have infringed upon Ishe's place of rest, trespasser. The gods are already involved. And so you will find the same fate as all other trespassers. Death by my hand.
Смерть тебя примет. Это кто? О, привет. Как дела? все. Ладно, сейчас опять психоделический ролик пойдет. Угу.
Do I walk among the dead now?
Ну да.
A just end. You defiled the dead and enabled the people who killed my son, all on a selfish whim.
No. I gathered the silica for them. It powered the magic stone of those who came before. You saw it, didn't you? The symbols only needed to be learned.
It is not meant for us.
It makes no difference now. I wanted to protect my daughter in life and death. I have done neither. Osiris! Please grant me reunion. She walks alone in the field of reeds. Am I to remain in the Duat forever?
Oh, fuck, что происходит?
I just want my daughter back! Please!
А как же провести перворожком? Куда она исчезла? Сейчас скажешь, покойся с миром? В таком эпичном отдалении камеры.
May you find your daughter in the afterlife, Khaliset. May the Lord of the Duat guide you.
Я хотел сбросить, ну ладно. Чего левелап сегодня будет? Не будет. Ну, конец очередной серии. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Если смотрел, особенно если досмотрел до этого момента, то, пожалуйста, поставь лайк, если такой человек найдется вообще. Это все. Всем спасибо. До новых встреч.